Alright, go to sheet 4. This is about using these options, the center line or center mark and center lines. Okay, let's start with the center line. On the hitch magnet we have a hole drilled through the middle of it, so we need to line up, show a line indicating the center. So do you see how the green dot lines up? That's at the center. I'm going to click on the top one, click on the bottom one where it's green, and then drag that out a little bit. And I'm going to hit escape because I want to stretch that line out. So I press escape and I grab the end and I'm going to drag it up a little bit until it separates, and drag this down until it separates. This line that crosses over the part and has dashes on it, this indicates the center axis of this part. And this, we're only going to apply this to places where holes are drilled. Okay? So the next thing I need to do is use the center mark tool. I'm going to click on that. I click on the center and I drag out. I want to have these lines that are made extend beyond the sides of the part. So I'm going to drag them out just a little bit so that it's easy to see that there's a center mark here. If it's inside a part, just make sure they overlap the edges of the hole, and if it's more convenient to go overlap like that, then that's fine too. And there are some rules I'm sure out there somewhere about how long those should be, but that's enough for now. So this is an example of how to do that. You'll have a lot of these on sheet 2, and we'll just put some of these on here. Let's zoom in on this one. I know this one's problematic, so we'll choose the center of this hole using the center mark tool. And then you see how that terminates right on the circle. So we do need to press escape and stretch that out a little bit so that it overlaps the edges. So you just grab that little dot there. And why is it not behaving? Don't know why. Let's see, maybe if I drag out a little more. Oh, it's huge. So drag them out. Drag these out until they cross over the edges of the part, I guess. Okay, so now we've got a good center line there. Okay, so that shows the center. On these it's a little easier because these are much smaller, so all you have to do is click on the center and it'll put that in place for you. So everywhere there's a hole that is drilled, you need to use the center line. Okay, and you get the idea on that. So don't skip any of them. Only if it's a hole. Like this, you're going to describe with the radius. So any circles, be sure you're describing with the radius or a diameter.